Have you ever felt like every single thing you do for someone gets counted, tracked, and thrown back at you later? That's no friendship. That's a transaction. So, in this video, we're talking about K. K is for keeping score. So grab a snack and come on back and let's get into it. Hey there. So, those friendships where nothing is ever done out of love, only out of expectation, and everyone comes with a receipt, that's K, keeping score. So, my loves, it's your girl Lexi again. We're back for the ABC series, the ABCs of toxic friendships and relationships. And today we're back with the letter K for keeping score. And I want to tell you, this is sneaky. This is sneaky, exhausting, and emotionally draining in ways people don't even realize, right? In ways people don't even realize. You ever been in a friendship when someone says things to you like, well, I did this for you. Remember when I helped you? I'm always the one showing up. And suddenly, everything feels like a bill you didn't know you owed. That's keeping score. And let me just say this clearly, right? And I have my notes, you know that. Healthy friendships do not operate on scoreboards. Let me say that again. Healthy friendships do not operate on scoreboards. They do not. They operate on love, mutual respect, right? That's what healthy friendships operate on. They operate on love, mutual respect, and flow. So don't get me wrong, don't get me wrong. Balance also matters, right? But balance is not the same as bookkeeping. We're not talking about that kind of balance. Because when someone is keeping score, right, they're not giving from the heart. They're not giving from the heart. They're giving with expectations attached to everything you do, right? Or to everything, rather, that they do for you. There's always an expectation attached to that. When someone's keeping score, right? When they're keeping score, it turns that friendship into a transaction. That's what it does. And that's not what friendship should be. A transaction? Between friends? No, that's definitely not a friend. It's not a friend. Instead of connection, you have pressure, right? Instead of love, you have obligation. And that's going to wear you out, okay? That kind of friendship will wear you out because you start second-guessing everything, and this is kind of like the gaslighting and all that too, right? All of these connect. All of these alphabets in toxic friendships and relationships connect. Everything that we've previously talked about connects to each letter going forward, right? If I don't show up this time, right? will they bring up last time? If I say no, will they hold it against me? You know, that's not peace. Come on. That's emotional debt. It's emotional debt. Like they're holding that over your head, right? And here's the part that people don't talk about. Some people keep score quietly. You know some of those people. You know you do. They won't say it right away, but they store it for later, right? And then one day, boom, they unload everything they've been keeping track of. And you're like, what? Oh, we've had that happen to us. I've had that happen to me, and my daughter has had that happen to her on several occasions, right? And you're sitting here like, wait a minute. I thought we were just being friends, right? No, ma'am. No, sir. They were keeping receipts. That's the new thing, I guess. You know, people my age and above, we don't do that. I guess that's the new way, right? So, listen, real friendships, sometimes you give more, right? Sometimes they give more, right? But nobody's counting. Nobody's counting. The friends that I have, that I've had, like I keep telling you all since I was 7 years old, who are still in my life, we don't keep score. If one of us needs something and the other one has it, we give it, right? There's no questions asked. We're not keeping score. Oh, well, I gave you this and I gave you that and I did this for you and I did that for you and da, 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 da. No, that's not a friendship. Absolutely not. You know, love doesn't need a calculator. It doesn't. It doesn't need a calculator. So if you're in a friendship where everything feels like a trade, where every favor comes with strings attached, you have to ask yourself, am I in a friendship or am I in a contract? You have to ask yourself that. That's what keeping score is. And if you're in a friendship that keeps score, that's not a friendship, right? That's a very, very, very bad acquaintance at best, and you need to get out of there. So if this hits you, I need you to drop a heart, drop a green heart in the comments. You know, and tell me, have you ever dealt with someone who kept score? Drop it in the comments, because I promise you, you're not alone. You're definitely not alone. So, and as always, you know that I love you plenty. I see you. And I'm so, so proud of you, right? I'm so proud of you. Keeping score is toxic. And hopefully you're not the one doing that to someone, because if you are, that's not a good thing. It's not a good thing. And if someone's doing that to you, that's definitely not a good thing. And it's time to get out of that, right? Time to get out of that. So I hope something in this series has been resonating with you. But if not, it's okay. Just leave it for somebody else, because I guarantee you somebody else has gone through this. I have, and I know several people who have. So let's keep this series going. We got a bonus coming up for you. Got a bonus K that I got from the beautiful, beautiful Life with Serena. So stay tuned for that. So until the next one, deuces.